Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. This is Will from Enoch Global Services, wishing you all around the world a most happy and glorious Thanksgiving holiday. I realize we have friends from many different countries and all have different holidays and celebrations. Here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving. In other countries, sometimes it's called different names: the Harvest Festival, the Fall Festival. But in every case, it means the same thing: a time of giving thanks for the abundance as the harvest has come in, and we can look back over the course of a year and see all that God has granted to us. We live in very interesting times, a time when a lot is taking place that would help to restore the greatness of each of our countries. This is a blessing for all of us, a time when we can reflect upon all that's been accomplished throughout the last many years, as patriots everywhere have stood up and said no more to tyranny, no more to the lack of freedom, no more to being subjugated under heavy taxation. Now we live in a time when freedom is expanding, when countries are loosening the grip, when economics are changing to such a way that eventually heavy taxation will be a thing of the past, where abundance will flow to all the people. This is beautiful and is glorious, and is just a wonderful thing that we celebrate it here on Thanksgiving, as many of you gathered around dinner tables, celebrating with your families and partaking in the ultimate feast. Here in America, turkey, mashed potatoes and gravy and veggies of every type, cranberries, pies. It's always an abundant feast. And we do the same today as celebrations before, as we give thanks for all that we have, for not just our health and our wealth and our family relationships, but we give thanks that we have each other, friends around the world, united in a patriotic cause, a cause of freedom, a cause of love, that we might partake together with the abundance our Creator has put upon this earth. I hope that you will take times with your family to express love to each other. This is a time when we can do that, when we can put our arms around one another, and we can uplift each other. Some of us have had issues where friends and family have been alienated. Maybe others don't see the same vision that we see, and it causes some rifts. I would suggest that we let this go today, that we stretch forth the hand of forgiveness for all, that we might embrace each other as friends, as family, let go of the disagreements and the difficulties, and look to what we have in common. And at the bottom line for all of us is that our relationships matter, that the great wealth and abundance of this world doesn't lie in paper notes with presidents' faces on them, or any other gold, silver, or precious metals. The real abundance lies within each of us. We are the value, the great value that God has put upon the earth is His children, with endless creativity, incredible optimism, and hope for the future. And we have much to be hopeful for today. I am grateful. So grateful for all that has transpired this year, that has moved the world closer to a day of delivery from taxation, a day of delivery from oppression in every way. A time when we might love each other with great abundance, when we might give to each other in the best way that we can, and that is doing the very thing that is within us to do. The thing we love, the thing that brings us bliss and joy. When we embrace that and we're able to escape the monotony of survival, it is amazing what we can give to each other. And I would suggest on this Thanksgiving Day that we think on those things. If you are in a situation where maybe you're in a job you don't like, Let's give thanks for what we have this day, and we can look forward to the future when you can move into that place of great abundance for yourself, when you can begin to express yourself with the will and the inner knowing that you are living your best self. When we each of us live a life focused around our gifts, our talents, our abilities, the thing that comes naturally for us, that is when we give our best to each other. That is when we can express the greatest amount of creativity and optimism for all. I look forward to that day when we can leave the treadmill and of daily survival, and we can move forward in great abundance, giving to each other in this abundant way. Many of us have different and varied talents. God designed it that way so that we might all participate in various ways, each as a flower in the garden, providing a unique color, a unique attribute that makes the garden beautiful. As we each share these with each other, we all benefit. And I look forward to the day when that can be more fully expressed. So on this Thanksgiving Day, let's give thanks for all that we have. Continually around us, there are messages of doubt, of fear, of worry that it's never going to change. But it is changing. It's changing every single day. Day by day, we are changing. And as we change, we won't be looking forward to events like the global revaluation of currencies as some great destination that once we've arrived and our lives will be better. Rather, the waiting, the patience, the enduring is changing us now, so that when we get to that day, we will be changed. We will become something more than we are today. That is the purpose of the journey, that we might all be as we ought to be, as God intended us to be, in great and beautiful expression of love to each other. So let's let go of criticism. Let's let go of having to demand things be a certain way and understand that the journey we are on together now is what's meant for us. That the growth that we experience as individuals brings us all to a place of beauty where we can fully express all that is hidden dormant within us. This was God's plan for all of us. Not that we wait for some great financial deliverance, but that when we get to that day of deliverance, we become the stewards He needs us to be. We've become changed through the experience so that we might then use the resources in a beautiful and harmonious way. To all the humanitarians around the world, I hope you're experiencing this each and every day of your lives. I hope you're beginning to see how God is molding each of us to be who we need to be a steward of all that He has blessed us with on this earth. We have an opportunity to remake everything, to build heaven on earth. And that will come as the expression of the heaven that is within us. And that has come through the journey. So give thanks. Give thanks for all that has happened. Every trial, every struggle, every trauma that might have been endured, all have made you who you are today. They have molded you and shaped you into a wiser, more loving, more giving individual. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. For today, for always, give thanks. Embrace your daily vitamin G, gratitude, that you might receive continually the abundance God has for you. May we all express our love to each other. Happy Thanksgiving to all, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day. Bye-bye.